Hi, it's me again. I was sick of the weaves and I definitely wanted some summer hair. So I decided to do these African braids. I've already sectioned off my hair just to make it a lot quicker and easier. So I have the braiding hair, argan oil, elastic band, the beads, and jam. And to do the braids, I just cut the braiding hair in half. Then I kind of pluck the hairs down just so that it's not so blunt. Each time I do the braids that are by my edges, I'll just take out some hair so that I can have some baby hairs to style. Then I put the jam on my baby hairs. I also put it on the box and just comb my hair through. Then I use the jam to smooth down my hair. I comb the hair through just so it's a little bit easier to work with. Yeah, I kind of use a lot because I really want it to be smooth and look as neat as possible for an amateur braider. So my method of doing the knotless braids is you have to braid down your own hair. Do about 2 to 3 braids of your own hair, and then you add in the braiding hair. So for each braid, I add in 3 strips of hair. So for every box that I do, I braid my own hair 2 to 3 times. Then I add in 1 piece of braid that down another 2 to 3 times, add in another piece of braid, and again, braid it down another 2 or 3 times, and then add in another piece of braid and just braid it all the way down. While I'm braiding, I'll add some jam on the braid, and especially where my hair ends and then it's just braid, I add a decent amount of jam on there just to make sure that there's no flyaways or it just doesn't look too amateurish. I braid it all the way down until it's complete. The style was pretty easy to do. It did take me about 7 to 8 hours, and I would suggest that you all get 2 packs of beads, because I made the mistake of only buying 1 pack, but no, you actually need 2. And in total also, I only use 1.5 pack of that Expressions braiding hair. So I'm just showing you all again in real time how I do 1 braid. I just cleaned up the part a little bit, put some jam on it, and do the same thing over again. Braid it 2 to 3 times, add in the braiding hair, braid it some more 2 to 3 times, and repeat it 3 times in total. Okay, I figured I would show you guys how to do it in real time just so that y'all can see and learn a little better. Now I'm just gonna speed it up in the interest of time and y'all can watch through or just skip to the next part.
Everything reminds me of you, but everything is not enough. Feeling out by the ocean, among all those white hot sands, where every sunrise is just for you. So come along and take my hand.
I've done about a quarter of my head on camera to show you guys, and then I did the rest off camera. And I'm just showing y'all how it looks at the ends. And I know it's pretty easy to put on beads, but for those who don't know how to put on beads, I've decided to show you. All you do is you take the little bead thing, you place all the beads on it in the order that you want. I did it randomly. And then you loop the braiding hair inside that hole and just push the beads up. Then I slide the beads down to the length that I want my braid to be. I put the tail end of the bead up over the last bead and use an elastic band to secure the bead. I wrap it around really tight, and then after I do that, I just cut off the excess braiding hair, slide the rest of the beads down, and that's it. So throughout this process, I just make sure that I measure the beads down to where it's almost the same, because I didn't manage to get all of them the same length, but as long as it's almost the same, that's all that really matters. And oh my gosh, I love these beads. I didn't get these ones on Amazon. I wish that I did, because then I would have linked it down below. But I got it at my local beauty supply store. One thing I love about beads is that when you get them, you can reuse them as many times as you want. So I'll definitely be reusing these ones. So I'm just gonna speed through the rest, because once you see how to do it one time, it's pretty self-explanatory. I actually broke that little beading tool and I had to use a bobby pin instead. That's also pretty easy as well, and I can make another video on that if need be. So I did the rest of the beads off camera because, like I said, I had to buy another pack of beads and it was just a mess. But once it all finished, I loved it very much. This is such a cute style. It did take me a little while, but it's worth it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and please subscribe and give this video a like.